Welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Alexander Ali, and today on the show we have the incredible king of commercial real estate, Mr. Jay Lux himself. I am here in West Hollywood, living above the Sunset Strip, and I see Jay signs every day when I go to get my coffee. He really controls what neighborhoods and what markets we're going to loop in. Jay Lux, the king of commercial real estate. Let me just tip my hat like this. Why isn't it working? I I told There he is. Hi Jay.
If it's a reception thing, I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on. I think it's my phone, and I
Did you
apologize.
did you turn on your do not disturb?
It's not. No one's calling on that phone. This is my regular phone, but I see
Oh,
one bar.
Chris.
I see one bar, and I'm gonna have a talk with someone about that later.
Okay, well, so are you telling us that Jay Lux actually has a burner phone?
I have a cell phone which has like all that, and then I have an email phone that you're on. So you're on my email phone.
Email phone. Okay, well, I'm honored to be on your email phone, and thanks for coming back on Real
Sorry.
Talk. You're always my favorite guest. Jay's going to keep it real for us about what's the state of the Sunset Strip, which is where I live, and it's so important because you are the puppeteer. You're controlling what real estate goes in where. Tell us about the state of the Sunset market. Like, what are
Sure.
you seeing?
And I
What?
just saw Steven Schaefer, my residential partner, goes, "We do residential."
Jay, it's your connection. Okay, accepting to join. Accepting to join. I think Jay's connection is not. It's not so great. He looks great frozen though. Did you say Brandon's on?
On his personal, but you can, it's private, it's a private account, you can't go live, it's private.
There he is again. Hi, Jay.
I don't know what's going on. I went to a different room. Okay.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna edit this, so
Okay.
like it doesn't even matter. We'll
It's
cut all that.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It could happen again. It says one cell. So I guess I'll jump to the damn, I got to jump to it.
Yeah.
The Sunset Strip, in my opinion, is way better than what people are saying. Okay.
Okay.
We've got Skims opened up. They could have gone anywhere. Skims opened. We're working on a deal with On Running. Kith is going to take all of Fred Siegel.
Wow.
If you think about what that means, it means that they're doing so well in a basement underneath Fred Siegel that they're taking an additional 20,000 feet. They have four.
Yeah, they were killing it.
And they're going to take over the whole thing. So now you're going to have Kith in 20 some thousand feet. And then you've got Pura Vida Miami that signed at Sunset Plaza.
Wow.
You already have like Supreme and other brands that chose the strip. You've
Uh-huh.
also got places like Soho House and Bungalows is near there, and Bird Streets. Like the members clubs are all in the area. LA can only do so much, but we have a lot right at and around the strip, both members clubs and retailers. Every single billboard is either a movie or a luxury brand.
Right.
Every billboard is a movie or a luxury brand.
Right.
Like the strip has $100,000 a month billboards everywhere, which means they know the eyeballs are there. Apple is on the strip,
Yeah.
LVMH and Prada and
Yeah. Oh, we can't hear you anymore, Jay. You're sick, Tom. He's like saying all this great stuff. Like, there he goes. There you go.
did I lose again?
You just get the sound cut out, but keep
Oh,
going.
if it
That would be
happens
amazing.
again, I don't know. I hope that I'll type in what's going on.
It's okay. I heard that there were whispers that people were saying the Sunset Strip is too expensive, so brands are moving
Not
east.
too
You're saying that's not
expensive.
true.
There's an LA thing going on that we have to talk about. The LA thing. Hi, Caitlin. Sorry, can you hear me now? There's an LA thing um, in general, and we have to all together make it what it is. Like
Yeah.
people want to go to Miami, they can go to Miami and have the best life. But if you're
Yeah.
going to live in LA, we go to these restaurants. You know, I love my dives. I love Brentwood Ready Chick and Lily's Malibu, and I go to Dantana's for dinners all the time. Like I like the old school places, and I believe the old school places are the ones that are lasting.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
last time I saw you was at Dantana's.
there you go.
It's
And
your
that wasn't
spot.
the last time I was there.
But you're the puppeteer. You choose what neighborhoods are cool and what makes things cool. Like you are doing Rodeo Drive, Sunset. When Skims went in, I was like, Jay is a genius. And I've
Thank
seen
you.
Sunset switch hands from being private Sunset Plaza leasing to all being Jay Lux leasing. What changed for you? Because they used to do it on their own.
Wait, say that last thing again.
All of these signs in Sunset Plaza was Sunset Plaza renting Sunset Plaza, and then they enlisted you. You didn't
Oh,
have to
okay.
say. You
Well,
have the entirety of it now.
thank you.
What
There's a
changed?
different someone else within the ownership. It's an old time family that owns it. We've dealt with that person now, and we've been bringing them a lot of great deals, and I think they're happy. You know, like we brought them multiple tenants, including Pure Vita Miami.
Yeah,
We're working on some other things there. I know there are times when a restaurant leaves and everyone talks about it, and it goes on worldwide because somebody has a huge following and shows how dead something is. Because people love to show pain and we're better than that. Like, I mean, people get
right,
caught up. It is not perfect, but it's so much better than what people understand. And it's going to be. Do you know how hard it is to sign a deal, go to the city, get approvals, open up? I mean, it's a year and a half for some of these things.
right.
And I do get a lot of comments from brands in West Hollywood, which is one of the best cities there is, who say, "Hey, do you know anyone? We're trying to get through to get it to open sooner." Every city has their issues. By the way, am I still on air, or is it still going?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
I think that, but as someone who lives on the Sunset Strip, I would come back from New York and be like, I'm so sad. Every other building is for lease, and I got really comfortable because I saw they put your signs are the ones that
Thank
rent.
you. And go notice if you go drive it right now.
Yeah.
I went last night to the Landmark and saw the Leo movie, that new Leo movie. I
Oh, how
ate it.
was it?
It was interesting. It was certainly not for everyone, but it was very interesting. Uh,
I saw the pregnant lady with a gun, and I was like,
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
by
know.
the end, I really decided I liked it. By the end, I was like, I did like this. Um, I ate at Pinch's Tacos. I walked home from there to Doheny area. Right, I went all the way on a walk. I took a million pictures on the phone. Just sunset stuff that I can't get while I'm driving, like close up chateau and this and that. But if
Yeah.
you really look at every building, there's so much history, there's so much character. There's the Sunset Tower, there's Chateau, there's a Comedy Store, there's the Roxy, there's the round green building, whatever that is. I mean, there's Supreme, there's stories everywhere. And there's no written rule that says every single store everywhere has to be leased. We're in an era of social media. We're in an era where you can make money out of an office building. What's up, Brandon?
Hey
Brandon's
guys,
on. Brandon, where are you? What are you doing?
dude, I'm on the 101 right now on the on ramp with cars coming at me off the off lane. It's beautiful, man. I love Los Angeles.
Brandon, as a owner of a business on Sunset Boulevard, we're talking about the state of the Sunset Boulevard Strip, and you believed in Sunset years ago when you leased the Beverly Hills Estates. Why was it important to you? And you worked with Jay on that deal to stay on Sunset Boulevard.
Well, Sunset to me is honestly the main artery of Los Angeles, and it's the artery that feeds everything.
Oh, Brandon, your connection. I love this on the.
That all the icons have been on the Sunset Strip. Tom Ford's office was on the Sunset Strip. Geffen, Lou Adler, all the players. And if the most expensive billboard in the city is on the Sunset Strip, so I love it.
Okay, so Jay, what do you say to the people who are fighting the billboards on the Sunset Strip and say that it's becoming LA's Times Square and they want to.
Well, Brandon didn't hear me say it, but I just said the same thing. I said every luxury brand has a billboard there. Every big movie has it. There's a reason why. It's not like Times Square It's not, I mean, Times Square is the top in the world, but I'm not competing with New York. The point is for Los Angeles, there's no more eyeballs than you can possibly have than on the Sunset Strip. The luxury brands know it. Kim Kardashian knew it for Skims. She chose that. We were
And
looking
Brandon
at,
knew it.
I'm
Brandon
just
knew it
telling
for
you,
the
I was
Beverly Hills
representing
Estate.
her on that. We were looking at Melrose and Beverly Hills. She chose Sunset, her decision.
Wow.
Kith, they chose to expand there because they make either so much money or their customers so amazing. They would never go from 4,000 feet to 25,000 if they weren't literally destroying it. They're taking all of Fred Siegel. On running, we're not signed yet, so I guess I might get in slight trouble, but it is what it is. We're close enough. We're working on a lease near Equinox there.
Please sign on.
Oh, that's, I'll tell them. I'll tell them.
Yeah, we love On, man. What beautiful shoes.
Well, they're
Yeah,
going to take the building, the triangle building that H&M was on across from Skims at Equinox on Sunset.
amazing. That
So
would
it's like,
be my dream. But that's what I'm talking about. You guys can change an entire neighborhood with a few retail and business stores. Brandon, was that part of your thinking when you did Beverly Hills Estates on Sunset? Was that you
I
would get
just
all that traffic?
I absolutely love that corner. I love being catty corner to the whiskey. I mean, that's where it all went down. I mean, it was a record shop, then it was Oz. There's so much history. Prince talks about coming into Oz and getting presents for his girlfriends. I mean, I feel it, I live it. And Sunset's coming back. California's coming back. We just got to vote right. We got to get out and activate, and we got to keep bringing cool stuff to the city and making it cool. But it really starts right here with guys like Jay and I that see the vision and want to
Right.
keep it cool and care so much and love it. Not to mention the city should give us a bunch of awards for bringing in such great taxes for them.
Wait, you guys, Jay, you found the building for Brander. How did you guys do the deal together for his office at the Beverly Hills Estates on Sunset?
I'll tell you how we did the deal. It's COVID. COVID starts. I saw Jay's sign go up there during the dead of COVID, not one car on Sunset. And I'm driving by and I'm like, that's my favorite corner. And I saw a Jay Lux sign. I called him. He was like, bro, you should be hiding out right now under a sofa with a mask on and praying for a new vaccine. And I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm not worried about that at all because I see the future and this is going to pass just like everything and they're going to make a big deal out of nothing. And I said, Jay, get me this space. He said, I could probably get you a killer deal right now. Nobody else is looking at it. He said, actually, nobody's even out of their house. And I said, perfect, let's do it. We did the deal during COVID. I built it out during COVID. And I was there and we opened up during COVID.
Amazing. Well,
yeah. That's
go ahead,
having
Jay.
the vision, and you were just mentioning it, but it's not like a joke to have this vision. This is our lives, and it's not just the strip. Look what I've just done in Malibu, my team and me, like 5 years of it was dirt. Then we have Kith, and now Pure Vita Miami open, and Clark's Oyster Bar is going to open, and Equinox is going to do a gym, and the list
Tell
goes
it.
on and on and on about LA in general. It's not we're not hurting so bad. It's just that we get such a bum rap because of the way the government here is. I don't want to get into politics, but other areas are getting such better PR than this amazing city gets.
It's all right. We're coming back. We are the future. Jay and I are still holding the crown and putting in work and seeing the vision because there's nothing better. I'm looking at the clouds right now. I'm on the 101. I'm headed out to Malibu. I just drove Mulholland down Laurel Canyon to get here. This is one of the baddest cities geographically in the world. It's this soil is magic, and I always call it brown gold.
Okay,
This is
so
brown gold.
there's nobody who loves a comeback story more than Hollywood, and I think that's what we're prepped for. Jay, you and Brandon are both very heavily invested in Malibu. You have a new project going up that you've been working on that I know about, but the audience doesn't know about. And then Brandon, you have a new property happening in Malibu. So tell us how you guys are doubling down on Malibu.
Who wants to go first? You want to talk about what you're doing, or want me to tell you about my project?
No, go for it, Jay.
All right. There
You
is
go.
a project called Cross Creek Ranch Malibu. It's It's behind where the Country Mart is. Our first tenant that signed was Kith, and they opened last summer. They opened alone with Frankie's Bikinis also opening. They got a lot of people on their own because they're both very popular on their own. We now have 42 tenants coming in over the next 6 months. We did open Pura Vida Miami 3 weeks ago, and it's 1,000 people like on weekends a day. They've kind of got their own TikTok following, but at the end of the day, what you're going to see are all these brands invested in Malibu, and I think it's come back since the fire even better than it's ever been, probably because there's a younger generation, call it the influencers and TikTok generation or whatever you want to, however, whatever it is.
Right.
They're all over the place in flocks, and they get it, and they love retail. The Malibu people killed and created a retail ban years ago where if you have over a certain size, you can't go in. Or, like, for example, Equinox can't even be called Equinox. They're going to be called like Malibu Gym
Wow.
because they can't open under their name over their size.
I did
And
not know that.
it's a formula retail ban. I could go on about that for days. But the point is, thank goodness this younger generation, they get it. They love retail. They're on the phones. If you go look at our property this weekend, Cross Creek Ranch, Malibu, you'll see people everywhere that are happy and they're vibing. I even opened my own store there called California Incline with Kelsey, my partner. We are busy and selling merch, and for me, it's therapeutic. Well, that is for sale there in the corner. That's not like what the store is, but if you know corner, okay? But and then there's other parts of LA, like we just signed. I don't know if I should say the name. We signed one of the best tenants from New York.
Say it, Jay. Come on.
Ami
Say it,
Ami
Jay,
Leandro,
say it,
Ami
say it.
Leon
Dude, you
Dore.
gotta promote. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Vision it. Say
All right,
it.
here it goes. I think they applied at the city and it's public. Ami Leon Dore, ALD,
Wow.
from Mulberry Street. They're going to open on Melrose. Beverly Hills, St. Ambrose. Erewhon we know about. Pure Vita. All these retail brands. Imagine when my team and I drive people down Beverly Drive and they see Erewhon and Pure Vita and the vibe. St. Ambrose is going to create their own. So Beverly Hills is as strong as it's ever been.
Right.
Other streets like Abbot Kinney and Venice, Malibu, Melrose, Sunset. I'm telling you, they're all as good as they have ever been. People start to see these signs and they worry, but look at the core where the tenants want to be, and they're full. You can't find space. As you drive everywhere and you see more signs, there's no rule that ever said every space has to be leased.
Right.
How many businesses are there in the world to fill every space?
But there was a time when Sunset Boulevard, there was a waiting list, and now we see these for lease signs. So I think that every store that you carefully choose to go in, you're almost like a Walt Disney. You're creating these little worlds.
Every one of mine that I have, and it's 20 of them, half say leased, and the other half are about to say leased. I just can't tell the world yet. I'm telling you, with a straight face, every one of my listings is being leased on the strip.
How do you do it, Jay? How do you?
All I do, just like how do you do what you do so well? How does Brandon know every address in the world and know all his quotes about residential better than anybody? I know what I know.
He's right on that one.
Brandon, what does this mean for residential? Because like I feel like the commercial and these worlds that Jay creates and drives the residential. And when you're driving down Sunset Skims, you're like, I want to live in this area. So one hand feeds the other.
What does it mean? It means culture. It means collaboration. It means neighborhood. It means people are out vibing, like Jay said. So it helps so much. And what Jay's done in Malibu with that new community and what he had to do to get that, for the developers to fight that and all the people that were involved. I mean, there's way too much bureaucracy. Okay, we know that. But hey, it's here now. I was at Pura Vida, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. It was packed in the daytime, and it's just so great to see that. And it makes me so happy because I just want to go hang out more, and I want to go enjoy this beautiful weather that we were blessed with in this beautiful landscape.
Yeah, it's almost like, well, the rebuilding process is held up in permits. What we can rebuild is community and demand. And I think Jay is rebuilding that community and demand. And Brandon, you're building a new Malibu project. Is that what I
Yeah,
heard?
yeah. Well, I'm selling the lifestyle. So yeah, I'm working on a Hal Levitt that I restored on the beach on the cost 120 feet. It's
Wow.
taken me about 6 years, and it's almost finished. And I named it the Malibu Dreamcatcher, or the Dreamcatcher Malibu. And it's this
Ooh.
beautiful light pink with these beautiful columns, and it's going to be incredible. And I can't wait to launch it. I'm going to launch it here, Jay. I want to have a little party. Let's do a little get together with one of these stores or something cool. Let's collaborate, my man.
Let's do it. I'm down. I mean, there's no one better at pumping people up than Brandon. And in his world, by the way, it's not like he's his own character and how he talks, but he's speaking the truth. It's like everything he's ever told me personally, because I've dealt with him before and stuff, he believes in it, and then it becomes true the way it is with me. Like,
Right.
we each have our own way to say it, but it's real.
Right.
Brandon's going to do something in Malibu that's going to be insane. And we're doing on the commercial side something that's for the community. And we each believe this is not like we're just selling. It's not a
Right.
TV. This is not a TV show, right? This is our
Right.
life. This is our livelihood.
Brandon,
Well,
do rates?
And Jay's doing the same thing. Jay's been working on a house for 5 years in Malibu, and he's almost done with it. So we're
Is
all
that
we're
true,
all
Jay?
heavily invested
My own house.
in our great state and in our great city, and we love it. Listen, Jay and I still love hitting Sunset to PCH to Malibu. I mean, it's honestly, it feels like every time I'm doing it, the cameras are around me and there's some badass soundtrack behind me, you know? And that's why we
That-
also like cars.
Yeah.
So,
That's a great segue for our next segment, which is car fashions. You guys are going to answer some quick fire questions about you spend so much time in the car, both of you. So we wanted to ask you about some car fashions. Are you ready?
let's
Sure.
go.
First question. What are you listening to right now in the car, Jay?
Coldplay happens to be on right now.
Brandon?
I'm always listening to When Doves Cry, Prince.
What's the craziest thing you've ever had to do in LA traffic because you were trapped in LA traffic, Jay?
I'm scared of Brandon's reply. I guess I've gone around the left side.
I've
That's
I've had to just, I've had to basically levitate over the traffic and just kind of do your own thing. You got to manifest it, you know?
I've been in a car with Brandon and a journalist when stuck in traffic, and he went on the left side and drove so crazy. He thought it was funny. I was scared for my life.
When I go left side, I pretend I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, what I do, and I keep
Oh,
going
where am
up, and then I.
I?
That's the left to the right.
What's happening? Best car to commute in. What's the best car for an LA commute? Because you guys own lots of cars.
I would say Range Rover. You can be anybody in that car. Like, you look like you are successful, but you also look low key. So that would be my choice for real estate.
Brandon?
I would say my truck because it's the best all-terrain vehicle. It's a Ram TRX. But honestly, I just got a Ferrari again, and there's nothing like cruising a Ferrari down PCH, dude. You feel like it's 1980s and it's Miami Vice. There's nothing like a feeling of pure Italian, the prancing horse.
Of course. The 80s are back, right? It's boom boom again. It's the
Well,
boom
I
boom.
will say something. I'm not going to say my age, 53, but
You look
I still,
amazing, Jay. What are you talking
but
about,
but
53?
but I will say, like, I feel so lucky, like, to live here. When I was in eighth grade watching these shows, and then watch Chips as a kid, these police guys driving the 405, and then it went to Miami Vice, or who knows what the show is, but like, whatever they are, to be in LA after seeing all of the things that LA pushed out to the world, the movie Pretty Woman, Beverly Hills Cop, I mean, things as a
Right.
kid. But to think that I live here and am so involved in the community and part of it. I would never have dreamed of this because it was in the moon to me. It was in the stars.
Right.
And now we are actually the ones that can change it.
I watched American Gigolo when I was young, and now I drive that
Ugh.
Mercedes black Mercedes
Yeah,
on black,
yeah.
just like
Westwood too. Westwood when it was firing and popping. You know what? Jay just kind of I thought of something, Jay, and you know what? One of these days we will have a star on the Walk of Fame of what we also did for real estate and the lifestyle we created here.
I love
And
that.
you know what? I'm still pumped up. Honestly, I get so pumped. I'm in a 2019 ZR1 right now, Corvette, 1100 horsepower, American muscle, and I'm about to go rip Las Virgenes Canyon, or actually, I'm going to hit Canaan. I, I can't be more excited. We're taking LA back one at a time. You're going to watch the next 2 or 3 years are going to be big for LA.
I agree.
By the way,
Car
they're
you
all
wouldn't.
coming back. I mean, I always say that on Instagram. They're all coming back, but they are coming back. Like, we're getting the Olympics, World Cup. All these things are going
Yeah.
to start showing. Imagine when the world sees the best media putting together the intro to the show, whatever, intro to that sport, that you're going to see people caught in it again, like the show Melrose Place did it, like Beverly Hills Cop and all these movies, Pretty Woman. Now we're in another
Right.
Yeah,
generation.
yeah. Now we need another Arnold Schwarzenegger to replace Gavin Newsom, and we need a class act to replace Karen Bass and realize that we're the entertainment capital of the world, we're the content capital of the world, and we're the tech capital of the world, and we need to start acting like it.
Brandon, what's a car you would not be caught dead in?
I love all cars, honestly. I've had to rent Priuses because I blew my engine for 3 months. I don't care. I respect and love all cars. I don't hate on any cars. Anything that moves and could get you there faster, much respect.
Jay, a car you would not be caught dead in
I,
Los
I'm going to
Angeles.
go the opposite. I would like to be caught in a 1972 old Porsche just cruising around. That's my vibe.
Okay,
I
okay.
love that answer, Jay.
I
Thank you,
love
brother.
that answer. Okay, last topic because I know you
Smart.
guys are both very busy and need to go. The hot headline of the week is the merger between Compass and Anywhere Real Estate. It's valued at $1.6 billion and supposed to close in the second quarter of 2026, with over a 50% stake of the entire real estate industry in the country. Is this a win for boutique brokerages like yours? Because Jay also sells residential real estate in New York, or is this the beginning of the end?
Brandon?
This is the beginning of the beginning. I always love to put on Pink Floyd the Machine. You know what I'm saying? And that's everything I never wanted. I was running from that. I wanted to get
Right.
away from that so fast, and that's why we created the ultimate luxury boutique with good sounds, good taste, and good smells, and a cool vibe.
Yes, and a private members club. Jay, you do sell residential real estate. You are also boutique. You are a stealth closer. Do you think this is a good thing for boutique brokerages or a bad thing?
I'm looking at it, not even that I do residential. If you're the best at what you do, like Brandon is in his world, I'd like to think I am in mine. You don't think
You're
about
the
anyone
fucking
else.
best, Jay. You're the best.
We're the
Thank
fucking
you,
best,
brother.
Jay.
Okay,
Thank you.
there's nobody. I swear to God, they're gonna put your name, and I'm gonna make sure that happens.
Thank you,
Wait,
brother.
Jay, in the comment section, there's a woman named Helen_Breek who says, "Hello, Jay. I have an offer for you. Please check your DMs."
Thank you, Helen.
I love that.
but
I
anyway,
love that.
if you're the best at what you do, you are vibing and you love it, you
Yeah.
are going to be fine. If you get worried that your company just bought a conglomerate and you're going to be a number, it may be not the business for you. Keep your head down. Keep working your ass off. And don't listen to anybody because there are enough deals to go around for everyone if you work hard.
Well, some of the boutique brokerage owners said this is a great thing because people are going to leave Compass. There's going to be a lot of movement in the industry. Some people said it's great because we do white glove service and they're going to see that big conglomerate as a big IBM machine that no one wants to be a
Yeah.
part of.
I think it's good to point out while we're all here talking that this is not the business that Brandon and I are in, whether it's commercial or residential. It's not a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of TV shows that have glamorized what we do, and that's fine because it's Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, when they do like the house is worth this, cha-ching, it's worth $200,000 commission on it, and that's what they make it look like. That's all we care about. we get so into the love of the deal. There's no way Brandon's doing a deal going, oh, how much am I going to make on it? You get your deal done and then you bill them. You get very caught up in the deal if you're good at what you do. And the money will come. But the
Right.
shows that make it look easy, that's Hollywood. We work our butts off. It's years of work. And in the real world, you need 3 to 5 years of hard learning and work before you're making any real money. So these conglomerates happening, whatever's going on, will weed out people, but it will keep the strong and the good. So
Yep.
if you want to fight through it and have a lot of money and work hard to earn that money and never look back. Nothing comes easy. It's bullshit if someone says it comes easy.
Right. Brandon, do you think these shows are over? $1 Million Listing was not renewed. We don't know if Selling Sunset's coming back. Is this
I
is
think.
this
Well, I
area
just think.
over?
I think the days of the it's so easy and the drama and this. I think people are over it. I think people are wanting to get more real. You know, they want the realness. They want to see what's really going on. And everybody knows we've had a hard time in California, but like I said, we're coming back. We're coming back strong. Once we get some great leadership, is going to make our jobs even more easier. But Jay and I are going to keep fighting the good fight and keep having fun while we do it and keep connecting, keep spreading love, and keep helping others. Because when you help others, everything is possible and everything is fun, and it makes just everybody's lives easier.
I will say during COVID, there was that moment where everyone was like a COVID correction where we all paused and thought, is this going to kill the LA market? And then it came back like 3 times fold and we had our best year ever. So I feel like right now in LA, that moment of pause or the shock from everything that happened last year and with the fires is over. And now people are like, wait, I can get a really great deal in Los Angeles. I can get a house for a great price, or I can get an amazing lease with Jay. And maybe I should take this moment to double down on LA.
I mean, think about just the reality of life in LA. What Brandon's doing now is what I do every weekend and 3 times a week for business. You're driving to Malibu, let's say. You got your windows down. You're playing your favorite music. You're meeting friends. You're getting to a destination. We're not talking about like dancing on tables in Miami. Like, we're talking about just chilling out.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is a place where you can actually have therapy for living here. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell is better than cruising down Latigo and seeing this insane, beautiful earth, like the ocean and the rocks and Point Doom? Where are you getting that?
I
So
couldn't agree more. I'm coming back from New York every 2 weeks, and New York is amazing, but it's a hustle. And when I come back to LA, all my eczema goes away. I'm like so chill. It's just you can breathe. It's wonderful, and I'd like to have both. So
This is
in
for a healthy lifestyle. This is for the ultimate healthy nature city lifestyle. That's why we call it town and country.
I love that. Brandon, can you give us any insight on where you're going right now?
I'm going to the sickest Malibu college on Malibu Road, my favorite strip of Malibu Road, where all the celebrities and actors, you can see movies from the 60s, where all the celebrities, Paul Newman, what's her name, Natalie Woods, they were all just hanging out. It's the sickest. This cottage is so beautiful on my favorite section, and I have it in escrow right now, and I'm just like, we're about to remove contingencies, and this is the last look. So
Jay,
it's exciting right now.
Jay, tell me it, but as we head out, as we leave, Jay, tell me the least that you're most excited about right now.
what I'm most
Coming up.
excited about,
Yes,
it's a
please.
it's a combination of finishing the puzzle of all the areas in LA that we've been talking about. We have a lot of deals in the air, and I think people are going to absolutely love them as they keep happening. And LA is back. It's a different landscape. If you want to find a space here in the best areas as a restaurant or retailer, it's so limited. The brands are making money. We have social media, people making it like worldwide, like people know what's going on in LA. There's a lot of haters that have taken things from us. We are so back. It just needs to get put out there to the world. while everyone got caught up in other places during COVID, come visit us and you'll know. Just
Yeah.
come visit LA and you'll get an understanding. We're not here to dance on tables. We're here to enjoy those drives and put the windows down and listen to good music.
Well, I want to thank both of my guests, the incredible Jay Lux, who is the man who is saving Sunset Boulevard, to Brandon Williams, the man who is selling the lifestyle of Sunset Boulevard. I want to thank you guys both for giving me your time and your energy today, and just you're titans in the industry. So I'm honored to have you both. Thanks for joining, Brandon,
Thank
from
you
the
very much.
car.
Hey guys, I just pulled up on another Corvette and I was just throwing him the shaka. Anyways, guys, take care. Love you guys.
Bye, Brandon. Bye, Jay. I love you so much.
Thank you.
Get your Jay Lux merch.
Yeah.
And
JLux.LA.
Jay Lux, we'll drop it in the chat. Bye bye.
Later. Thanks, everyone.
Take care.